Welcome back to Paddock F1 News. With the 2026 Formula One regulations set to bring massive changes, legendary designer Adrian Newey has raised concerns about the impact these new rules could have on car development. Newey, now working with Aston Martin, believes that the upcoming changes could place a greater emphasis on power units rather than chassis design, potentially tilting the balance of performance. Let's dive into his perspective. Click subscribe button and the bell icon for another F1 news update. Formula One is gearing up for a major transformation in 2026, with new regulations reshaping both the power units and chassis designs. These changes include the removal of the MGU-H, a push for more electrified engines, and the use of sustainable fuels. The cars themselves will also shrink slightly, with adjustable bodywork being introduced for the first time. While these adjustments aim to level the playing field, Newey is concerned that the new rules could still favor teams with the strongest power units. In an interview with Auto, Motor and Sport, Newey reflected on how power unit dominance shaped the sport during the early hybrid era and warned that history could repeat itself. And in this case, the chassis regulations have been very much written to try to compensate. Let's hear what he had to say. The reality is, I can't remember another time in Formula One when both the chassis regulations and the power unit regulations have changed simultaneously. It's an extra dimension. There has to be a chance that one manufacturer will come out well on top, and it'll become a power unit-dominated regulation, at least to start with. Said from Adrian Newey. Looking ahead to 2026, Newey believes there's a strong possibility that one engine manufacturer could gain a similar advantage, especially on the combustion side of the power unit. He also noted that the regulations might make it difficult for competitors to catch up if they fall behind early on. Because the way the regulations are written, it's quite difficult for people who are behind to catch up. There's a chance, if it's on the combustion engine side of it, that somebody comes up with a dominant combustion engine and that will last through the length of the formula. If it's on the electrical side, then there's much more ability to catch up if you're behind, Newey added. The new regulations will see Mercedes, Ferrari, Red Bull, Ford, Honda, and Audi supplying power units to the grid in 2026. For Newey, the question is whether one of these manufacturers will find a way to dominate early in the new era. While the technical shakeup offers opportunities for teams to gain an advantage, it also presents significant risks for those who might not be as prepared. Newey's comments underline the importance of strong engine development and the potential for power units to determine success in the next generation of Formula One. The 2026 season is shaping up to be a pivotal moment for the sport. Will the new regulations create a level playing field, or will one team emerge as the dominant force? With so much at stake, teams are leaving no stone unturned in their preparation. Stay tuned to Paddock F1 News for all the latest updates on this evolving story. Thanks for watching.